All right. Real story time with your boy R. Will. This is some crazy shit, right? So I moved my baby's mom up to Seattle with me. And she was a hater. I didn't know. I was falling victim to the trap of a narcissist. And so I didn't know it was her holding me back. She didn't want those children. She used them as pawns to keep me, but she couldn't admit that she wanted to keep me. So one day I'm up here, and my youngest son, Aaron, it's Aaron, Arthur, and Nessa. And so Aaron comes up to me one day and he says, Daddy, Nessa don't like monsters. And I was like, well, who does? Nobody likes a monster. And he says, Arthur don't like monsters. I was like, oh, he shouldn't. And he says, Mama don't like monsters. I was like, well, she's kind of like a monster, kind of like Frankenbitch or something. And then he said, I don't like monsters. And then he just looked at me. And I said, who's the monster? Am I the monster? He says, yeah. So we turned it into a game where I just took it in like, playing with the kid. And when his mama came home, I pulled her to the side like, bitch, you need to stop telling these kids I am monster. I'm the monster, because I'm not a monster. And then I asked him, I said, well, draw a picture of the family. Or maybe it was a school project, I don't know. And so he drew the picture of the family. It was like stick figures, right? But then the one big stick figure had like a werewolf head and some bloody fangs and shit. Some Frankenstein boats and shit. Big ass shoes. And I was like, who is that with a shirt like mine on? He said, that's you, Daddy. I was like, oh. And then it was these other little characters in the corner, and it was a dark cloud over them with a lightning strike, like, I'm about to take you back, like Slap Rock from the Flintstones. The nigga used to be like, wowzy, wowzy, woo, woo, because he was like super bad luck. It was Slap Rock. And so he was like, that's us. And I was like, damn, I'm making y'all so upset that you gotta have a fucking storm cloud inside the house. What's all these cans and bottles around me? Your beers. I'm like, oh shit, not the beers. What's those sticks right there? Marijuana weed joints? Oh, the marijuana weed joints. Come on now, for real, you trying to get your daddy knocked. Damn, I'm hitting the button, it ain't working. I guess it finally worked.